All right, we're ready for 100% Japan. It's going to be a tough race. Hopefully we can put together a come from behind effort. Unfortunately for us, chassis is the most important aspect of Suzuka. Our chassis being as poor as it is, we're probably going to lose over half a second in the first sector with the current setup. The current setup doesn't have a lot of downforce, so we're going to compromise every bit of setup. All the setup I've done, we're going to compromise the entire thing. We're going to completely remake the setup right now with some things I was thinking about. I was laying in bed last night, couldn't sleep in the middle of the night, and I was thinking about the setup. And there's some things I wanted to try. So we're going to try it this race. What do we got to lose? We're starting pretty far back. So we don't have anything to lose, and we're first in points. So if we can just get a few points, you know, that would be great. We'll see how this goes. These load times are brutal, dude.
No fewer than 12 world champions have been crowned at Suzuka, but who will be tasting glory today at the checkered flag? We're approaching lights out, and we can't wait for the Japanese Grand Prix. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Albon, and Carlos Sainz, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Ollie Bearman, and Bortoletto, Hadjar, Gasly, Nico Hulkenberg, and Lance Stroll. Lawson and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
We're not in the best position to get another points finish, so try and use the first lap to your advantage and make up places.
All right, the key for us is going to be, what can we get off of the rip? If we can get some good spots off the rip, I feel good about it. Let's go ahead and remake the setup and just see what we can do. Hopefully I can make this a little bit better. And we need to calculate how much fuel I need, because I didn't do that in China, and it nearly cost us. Now, if you remember, we qualified where we did because I ran out of fuel in the last, like, 3 seconds of the lap. Literally ran out of fuel there and lost half a tenth of a second coming to the line, or else we would have qualified for Q3. So our true pace, even with this setup, is a little better than this. Now, we were in 25.15. What I think we're going to do, though, is we're going to go 35, 28. We might go 20. We're going to actually go 29. So we're going to go 34, 29. If I feel like I need more front end early, we will add some wing to it. We're going to leave all this the same. Suspension. I think what we're going to do with the suspension... Well, we're going to ease this up to make it rotate a little bit better because, okay, soft springs absorb bumps more effectively, but harsh acceleration or braking can pivot the car aggressively. Let's just do this. We're going to go somewhere in the middle. I was running like 5 to start the week. I might be making a huge mistake here. I'm going to go with an 8. I'm going to go with an 8 here. I'm changing this heavy. Really heavy. So we're going to get more turn in. At 830, that is stupid. And then... we're going to go way down this. This is completely experimental, and I have no idea what I'm doing. For the record. Let's just do this. This is completely made up, and I don't really know where this is gonna go. 21-0, 29-2, or 28-8. This, like I said, I have no idea where this is gonna end up, but anything's got to be better than what I had. So we're gonna go with this for our race setup. And it just undid every change because I hit, oh my god, 34. What did I say, 29? 130, bang bang. 38, what did I go, 6? 6? What did I go? 16, 22, 48. I don't know if that's what I had, but that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be what we do. You got second place with 2 Mexicans that barely spoke any English in my last game. I guarantee I will get people who can speak it fluently in my next game and will be dead in 20 seconds. That's pretty much how it's going to go, buddy. I mean, that's just how it's going to go. That's the way the game is made, huh? Oh. All right, well, we're taking a huge guess at the setup. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that this goes good. Now let me calculate how much fuel I'm actually consuming on a long run here. And I'll show you how I'm doing that right here. We have this. Fuel remaining laps. So when I put 33 in it, we're going to do this run. Start with a max of 34.8 on lap 4. My calculator out here. 34.803. And by the end, our min was a 26.412. 6.410. That means I consumed 8.3 laps of fuel over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps. Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps. Divide that by 8. You get 1.049, so we'll call it, to be safe, 1.05 laps of fuel consumed per lap. And we have a total of... a good amount of laps. How many laps do we have? 53. So we need 55.6 laps of fuel to be safe. Might be able to save some. Plus there is an outlap. I don't know if the outlap counts to this, the formation lap. Yeah, I've calculated right now. We're definitely bringing more. Because, I mean, China, we were kind of screwed by fuel saving, but fortunately the red flag saved us. Does the formation lap count out of the fuel load in F125? Because I can't remember if it was a glitch or not. I'm trying to see if it actually pulls the fuel out of the car. Okay. Back here? Yeah, we're good now. I'm gonna go 56 exactly, even though I need 55.6. If I need to save half a lap, I'll save half a lap. I'm sure this is working. It is. Strategy. We need to figure out the strategy. I'm thinking we're gonna have a completely new. I mean, it's gonna be completely new. I don't know that soft tires are gonna be worth a crap. So I think medium hard is a better strategy than medium soft. The soft tires just wore out way too fast. So we're gonna make an alternate strategy. And we're gonna make this medium off the rip. Medium hard. Medium. And we're gonna dial this first stint back. They say we don't need it, but we'll see. I don't think a one stop is possible. Not with our tire wear. 83-14. Yeah, that's not possible. They think the soft tire is actually worth something. And I mean, maybe as an alternate strategy, we'll set softs. 16 laps on softs is not going to happen. Like, I don't know what the game is thinking with that. It's like, yeah, the game is not recognizing this. So I think we're going to go 18. $16, 23, 16, 22, 15, 15, 23. I mean, we're trending in the wrong direction. We're going to play it like this. I'm not trusting these numbers. I should have done my own calculations, but I don't really trust these numbers whatsoever. Let's see if I can make it like that. Something like that should be decent. And we're going to try that. I don't think that this strategy is feasible. But if it comes to it, we'll try this. All right, here we go. Going with that brand new setup. I really don't know if this setup's going to be good or not, so we'll go. No warm-up today. My controller's Chick-fil-A on it, I think. Okay. Actually, let's check the race director. We have mediums for the front runners, the front five, up to Russell, Sonoda, and Antonelli on the hards. Medium tires for Albon, Sainz, and our teammate Ocon. And then we got Alonso running hards ahead of us. Soft tires and Hadjar behind us. And then the last three guys, Colapinto, Lawson, and Stroll, also on hard tires, trying to make up spots on the start. My controller is still... Okay. Mugging Alonso off the line will be crucial as he's on the hard tire. He might be a little slower. So now we're going to get absolutely mugged when it comes to straight line speed. But hopefully I can make up for it a little bit with the extra downforce we've added compared to what we had before.
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start.
Oh my gosh, they're going everywhere. He just absolutely plated us. Like, what just happened? A massive that's incredible damage. What just happened? I didn't do anything to Kimmy. I just came right over right here. Kimmy's just dead. Do need to see what happened to Kimmy. It's so easy to do that here. That's so unrealistic. Wait, how does that take his front wing? Oh, I mean, actually, that's pretty realistic. His tire just comes right into our side pod. I just pushed him wide. All right, I'm going to give myself one mulligan, but that's it. Because I don't want to do the whole race with massive damage, because then it'll just be terrible. So for entertainment purposes, we're going to redo this right here. That's how you do it. Kimmy's still out, though, I think. Oh my gosh, that car understeers like crazy. He's out? Oh my gosh. Got a good run on Russell. Unconventional place to pass there, but we'll take it.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Yeah, we will.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Car behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Tsunoda really pinched us off there. I want my DRS to actually have the assist on for now. Just for the race. Because we're never going to not use it. And we'll just minimize our input delay. Notice losing Leclerc. We need to get past him. Thank you, Marv. Thank you, brother.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I want to burn him out of DRS.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.7 seconds.
Just want to shake DRS here. Burn all our battery. Oh no. I just had no turn in. I'm having a terrible lap. Hold on.
The McLaren drivers just moved into first place.
Our chassis is killing us there, and Sonoda.
We've got a gap of about 3 seconds between you and the next car.
Okay.
Tyre wear's higher than we're
Speed,
expecting.
he's got-
We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it. Okay, Ollie. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but
Bro,
let's
I'm
not
not-
worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's
Chill
focus
out.
right until the checkered flag.
Nah, see, this piece of... just yelling at me the whole time. Like, oh my gosh, he got his nose ahead of you. Like, can I turn that off in the game? Because it's so annoying. I'm just trying to drive, and he's just yapping the whole time. We're rewinding that just because I made that mistake. Because I'm angry because he's like, oh my god, Sonoda's past you. Brother, I have this covered. No, I don't have this covered.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.9 seconds.
There's got to be a way to
Okay,
turn
you're using
engineer
a
down.
small amount of time
Like he
to the
just
car behind, so keep
talks,
pushing.
bro. Can you turn this down or off? I haven't done any races on this game, but I didn't realize how annoying they were. We're losing so much time. We're faster than this, but we have to worry about all this garbage right now. I read chat. I'm so unfocused right now. It's crazy. I've had to flashback 3 times, and I don't like flashing back at all. Normally we flashback maybe once a race. I mean, this is actually atrocious.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I'm done conserving. I'm actually so awful. The car feels horrific. This setup is so bad. I think I made a bad mistake. It's stable, but it just is so bad. It has no front end. I mean, the chassis is terrible. Russell's about to mug
gap
us.
ahead, 5.9 seconds.
Car feels awful. On throttle, the
Gap to your
responsiveness is
teammate
just...
behind, 6.3 seconds.
Damn, Russell, I'm still here. I'm adding way more downforce. I'm deploying and still losing time to Russell.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I lose this DRS for boxing early. Fuck me, dude. The car is so twitchy. I have DRS and we're losing time on the Delta.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
This is where the car sucks. We have 0 chassis on this car, and it is just atrocious to drive.
Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop.
God.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
This is gonna put us in traffic, but it's necessary right now.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
put a lot of front end into
Okay,
it.
no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
Yes, I know there's no issues with tire wear. This is my second lap. I'm actually gonna lose my mind. I don't want to take the penalty on that, but if I do it again, I'll take the penalty. This race is driving me insane, dude. I feel like I'm driving a shitbox. They both pit.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
I can't attack Spoon like I want to because the chassis is so bad. Oh,
Esteban's in for his stop now. Okay, Ollie, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Please
and
shut up.
gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
oh my God, Russell. his tire's just instantly warm. I mean, he's on soft, so. How did I not undercut him is what I want to know. Russell's cost me a second by coming out in front of me like that. We're about to have Sonoda all over us. Oh, this race is so difficult.
Okay, the car behind's
He just
catching
ran the
you at a
fastest
rate of
lap
about
of the
2
race.
seconds a lap. Be aware.
Already cleared us by a second because our chassis is terrible.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Are you Yeah, the engineers in this game, they need to just fully implement AI because these things are just... They're actually so dumb, it's annoying. I mean, Yuki is gone. He's in 2.5 seconds on a stat lap.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 11.3 seconds.
The car doesn't turn at all. Holy crap. And then we have massive oversteer. I'm driving terrible.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.6 seconds.
I love the engineer. Hey, I'm just gonna talk for no reason in the middle of the corner. when your engine is already quiet anyway. And it like makes your engine quieter. Why is that a feature? Someone has turned the heat on in my house and it's just absolutely roasting right now.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just
Why are you
focus on the driving.
talking? I gotta figure out how to turn them off. It's completely off. Front tires are cold. I feel like I've messed up tires and just terribly. $131.0, dude.
Green
We could
flag.
only dream. Archon's pinned it or something.
Esteban's dropped out of the race.
I can't run the fast line. All this trash.
Okay,
Car
here's
has
the gap that we're
no
trailing the
ability
car
to do
ahead
it.
by. 5.0 seconds.
I just have to be super slow. I don't even have a race on my hands right now.
The car in front is a second a lap faster. 1 second.
Thanks for letting me know, Bubba. I can't go full throttle at all, dude. Holy cow.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Oh. God.
Okay,
Just
I've got
give
some
me a safety
information
car.
on Hadja. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Thanks for screaming over me in the most important throttle section of the track. So I can't hear.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 7.3 seconds.
Dude, if you don't shut the hell up. God dang, bro. It's so annoying.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
Devin had to go, that's why we're not playing one no more. But we won several games. Actually, I did good today. Yeah, this is the worst F1 experience I've had. The car is terrible. I took a big swing at the setup. It's still terrible.
The car behind is dropping back
This
by about
moron
3/10
just
a lap.
talks
Well done.
every time in this first sector. And it ruins my lap every single time. He talks so much and I can't hear what's happening. And I don't know how to turn it off. Like, I want him on, but I don't want it to make my engine quieter. Oh my god.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Like, he just chimed in like every half lap to say something pointless. We gotta have some crazy good run right now. I like no feel in the car. That's what's the problem, Daddy Arlong.
Okay, Ollie, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Copy.
And then they put me on a pointless side quest, like. All right. Like, I have no feel through any low speed, like anything that requires shifting left to right. I have no feel of the car. I lose so much time right there by trying to go on throttle early because the car just can't handle the weight transfer.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though. Okay, gap to the car in front.
Oh yeah, I should be flat out, but I can't do it flat out, sadly. I don't even think Rasputin could save us today. So lazy, the car. I don't know. We're in no man's land. The boxing now won't undercut anybody, and it won't really. I mean, we're driving away from the cars behind us, but I'm not gaining anything meaningful on the guys ahead.
Sonoda ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 10.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 17 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 32.5. All right, at the moment you're losing 0.3 a lap. Come on, dig in.
wanting this one to be over with. The car is not fun to drive. The race has not turned out to be at all entertaining for me. Because we're just not racing anybody. We're just stuck in 7.
The Haas driver's stopping now. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
My brother, I am the Haas driver, and my teammate has been out of the race for over 10 laps. I am actually going to lose my mind on this engineer. Like, it is so insanely bad for a current F1 game that the engineer is this bad. I mean, I have no reason to pit.
You're running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD.
Like,
or
I haven't been doing that
sometimes
the
and
entire
ease onto
game,
the brake
though.
pedal for some manual recharge.
Like, I think they're just programmed to say stupid things. Or just to talk. Like, I'm sure there's a way to turn it off. I just need to look it up.
Don't forget, box this lap.
No. He don't tell me box. I tell him when I box. That's how this is gonna work.
And gap to the car in front, 13.3 seconds.
Like, he chooses to talk to me at one of the worst possible times. Like, if they made him talk to you on the straights, it really wouldn't be that terrible. I mean, we're racing for 7th regardless, though. There's nothing to gain or lose here unless I get a safety car. By staying out, we might get lucky, and we might get a safety car. Why is Yuki the fastest driver today? Like, that's the second time he's been running the fastest lap. Obviously, he has fresher tires, but... I'm gonna run my fastest lap of the race right here. No, I'm good though. I think we'll box with like
Okay, so
12
gap
to go.
the car ahead, 18.2 seconds.
There you go past the slab.
Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre.
If I could get lucky. If I get lucky and get a safety car.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.1 seconds.
I hate how they talk to you in that same, during the deadness every time. Like, dude, I got Piastri on my ass. Can you not see that?
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I tried it. No safety car.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop
Look
sign.
how much
We're
track
happy
we
with
have
that
ahead
one.
of us, though. I don't think we'll be able to catch Russell,
Pit strategy complete.
but we're
See
gonna
these
try.
tyres through to the end now.
We're way behind. I mean, we're a full stop behind Russell. We're in no man's land, dude. Nobody wants to race with poor Ollie.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
$16.8.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Why'd the back end just nearly die?
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 14.8 seconds. You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Okay, Ollie, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Yeah, average of 133.8. He just ran a 129.8 the last lap. Ah, babe, this game is so broken.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
I mean, we're 12 seconds behind and we're 12 seconds ahead. So. This could not have been a more predetermined race for us. As long as I don't bin it, I mean, we'll take 7th for the points. Car is so unstable at this point.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 11.9 seconds.
Let's just ride this one to the finish.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Not gonna get the luck we had in China. Maybe we'll get a DNF or 2 at the end. But help our race finishing position here. Definitely better odds on the slots. I've got better odds at getting a red flag than you have.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 10.5 seconds.
Track limits.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
I get angry because every time this moron speaks of a race engineer, like it makes your engine so much quieter, and then I make mistakes because I always make a mistake when he talks. So I need to figure out how to turn it off.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
And you know what he told me, Ivor? He tells me about 15 laps ago, the Haas driver is boxing now. Like, in the final chicane, while I'm in the final chicane. And I make a mistake. Ocon had been out of the race for about 10 laps. And I am the Haas driver. Like, I got so mad. Like, they just make it talk just to screw you up. And they're always talking to Degness. Like, you'll see. Watch, he's going to say something stupid. He's going to say something stupid within the next 5 seconds. Okay, he didn't do it this lap, but next lap he'll talk right where I just was. My setup was just terrible. I mean, it's probably more the chassis than it is the setup. The chassis of this car being the worst on the game made it really difficult
10.0 seconds
for me to do any better than 7th today. I had no grip left.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
I was trying to see how fast the lap I could set. Nearly lost it. I cooked the tires. Not terribly warm, but they warm.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. And gap to the car in front.
That's yap.
Seconds.
That's all this guy does.
Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race. So
Long way to go. Long way to go, right? You're right about that, man. There's a long way to go.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
That's true.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it
Long
home.
way. I thought there was a long way to go, though.
It was a pleasure. Oh, I really enjoyed it.
No, I didn't. I promise you I didn't. How in the world?
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Well, of course, there's more to celebrate, not just for the driver today.
That was
Kofi,
horrible.
But also, they're here on home soil.
I didn't
for
record the
power
race.
unit
I didn't record
manufacturer,
any of that
and that
race.
will mean an awful lot to them going
Oh
forward in
my
this championship.
gosh, dude. I didn't even hit record. No. Oh, I'm so angry, man.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. But there can only be
That was
1
terrible.
on the top step. Your number 1, Max Verstappen.
God. What an absolutely atrocious race from us. Let's see what
Well,
happened to
that was
Acorn
certainly an
and
exciting weekend of Formula
the rest of
1.
everybody.
Be sure to join us for more exciting
God.
Formula 1 action very soon.
Yeah, GG Marv, that race was a bit of a stinker. We were a full minute behind. The setup was terrible. The chassis of the Haas is just atrocious. You just can't compete with the Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes and Ferrari in that first sector. You just can't do it. When Kimi getting taken out in the first corner, that gives us 1 spot. We should have finished 8th. 8th was as good as we were gonna do today. 8th was absolutely as good as we were gonna do. There was no feel for the car. I just didn't have a feel for it the whole week. Every practice, I changed the setup about 10 times. At least we took on points. Definitely Definitely not a fun one, though. Hopefully Bahrain will be better. I mean, we'll upgrade the car a little bit. That shows we're going to need to upgrade the car a bit. I was able to dog walk in the rain in China, but I don't know if I would have been able to do it in the dry. Australia, we won, but it was a close race. So I guess we should go ahead and put an upgrade on the car. Something slight. Definitely some weight reduction so we can actually have a chassis that knows how to transfer weight instead of just being at the will of the... I mean, I ended up going max downforce, basically. And still, we couldn't compete in the first sector. I mean... Oh, look at this. 39.3 I ran. So, we're looking at first sector. 32.9. We're basically in the 33.6s at the end on softs, and that was pretty quick. Mid 33s. It's mid 17.7s. That's deploying. 17.75, 7.9, 7.6, 7.1, 6.8. Yeah, I had to replay once though whenever the stupid engineer was talking, and obviously the race start was a disaster. But no replay. We don't do replays. I always just keep it for the glitches, or if I get like significant damage turn one, it's just like because the AI make abrupt moves and pretend you're not there. That sometimes can be frustrating. But I mean, look at this. Sector 1, we're just so far behind. These guys are running 32.8s, 32.7, 32.6. And we're out here running 33. I mean, we're lucky to scrape 33.5s. And I added a crap ton of downforce in it. Max deploy at 32.9. Yeah, the AI can be a little annoying sometimes, but... I mean, we'll take it. The consistency was decent. Just... I like to be a little faster, so we'll see what we can do next week. Got one track limits penalty. That was kind of bullshit, though. Well, let's take a look at the replay. Let's see what happened to Kimmy on the start. Let's watch from our perspective here. We get a great launch. Took it out the outside, then we got nowhere to go. I wanted to stick it in there. That's where we get track limits 1. But I like how they don't. So I was going to stick to it right here. And then for Sonoda kind of comes across me. We get it out of the gas because we're seeing what's happening ahead of us. So we go wide, but this is where Antonelli is out of the race. Now let's take a look at what happens to him. He's on the inside. He's just down here defending nobody. He's looking to his right. Kimmy's looking, seeing ghosts in his mirror. There's nobody there, brother. My brother, where are you looking? There is not a soul in that mirror. Kimmy, you gotta be... Right here, he's gotta be going back to the middle of the track. Protecting away from those Williams, and now he's lost it. So he won't clear himself. Now he's let the Williams come in. Now we're technically 4 wide. I'm coming on the outside. Kimmy seeing ghosts again, and then he decides he's going to defend the inside and go in the grass a little bit. So I don't... No, he was bugged or something, bro. And then he literally goes in the grass. The AI pretend he's not there. So Albon here is like, yeah, he's not there. I'm just going to go in. They make contact, which somehow has 0 effect on Albon. But has a great effect on Kimmy. Then he, like, glides off of signs. I mean, Kimmy had a few too many to drink, that's for certain, to start the race. And then he's chilling. He's just got in-plate damage. He's chilling, though. But nah, he's like, yeah, I've had it, fellas. I have had it. I really don't know. Kimmy just did not want to race today. Sad to see. Let's take a look at what happens here. I mean, Russell... What is Russell doing? Oh, it's not Russell. What is Leclerc doing, bro? Leclerc decides he's going to make it... He's going to go 3 wide on the bottom. And who ends up getting screwed out of it? Of course, Hamilton. And then there's damage. There's damage. What kind of damage is that? Ferrari? Yeah, Hamilton gets wing damage. So Hamilton's cucked because of Leclerc. Leclerc goes through. Like nothing ever happened. I'm getting just... What is Sainz thinking here? Let's actually think about this. He's on the inside. Oh, he misses the corner and then starts gliding. This looks so unnatural. How does he get grip? Brother! There's no grip there. How is he staying alongside of me? He's on the grass, but there's no grass on his tires. Dude, if that's me, the grass is all over my tires. None for him. And his... Look! That is over the grass. But he's still got full grip. And at this moment, our race is now over because everybody behind us was terrible. And we were faster than all these cars, and everybody ahead of us was significantly better with their chassis. Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes. So much better chassis. Nothing we could do about that. And then, I mean, literally nothing happens for the next 238 laps. We didn't even get to overtake many people. I mean, we go for a move on Hamilton. Because he was tragically terrible. Because he had damage. I mean, what's he supposed to do? Look, he's got no in-play. So, please tell me they gave him a new wing when they pitted him. Nah, you're good. Just keep going. Where does he end up finishing? Does he get a wing this time? Nah, you're good, buddy. Just bring it home. It's the last car running. He passes absolutely nobody. That is crazy. So Leclerc effectively gave him damage by running into... Wow. Let's see what happened to Ocon. Because we know he dies. I mean, he's kind of running us down, right? Not really catching us. He's just back there. He's got fresher tires. And then he decides... Oh, he starts blowing his load. Not a good sign for us, because we do have mechanical failures on. You know, I don't know how this isn't a safety car. There is no access road. How's that not at least a VSE? The game is so unrealistic when it comes to these things. It's kind of sad. Then what happens to Hadjar? Oh, excuse me, chap. Sorry about that. Oh, Hadjar here. And he blows his load too. Does he park somewhere safe? I mean, yes. Technically, this one would be fine. They knew there was a fire, and they even got the sign. There's just nobody here to help them. Maybe this guy should do something. No, he doesn't care. I mean, I haven't even been looking at the battle for the lead, but... Norris, Piastri, Piastri, Norris, Norris, Piastri, Piastri, Norris, Norris, Piastri. And then Verstappen boxes. So Verstappen comes out. Decent room. Leclerc's not a threat to anybody. Piastri's 2 seconds behind Lando. Are they going to box Lando? Makes sense. No. They're going to box Piastri to undercut Lando. Oh, the controversy is going to be insane. Does Verstappen undercut? Oh, my God. Oh, he couldn't make the move on Albon, but he does undercut Piastri. This saves Norris, probably. Lando is probably saved right now. He's just gaining time because Verstappen doesn't seem to want to make a move on Albon. Oh my gosh. AI is just not capable of passing, and then Norris comes out 2 seconds ahead. I mean, Albon saved Lando. But how long will it last? Piastri falling away. I mean, Lando's driving away. 3.5, 3.8, 4.2, 4.2. And they box Verstappen to undercut. I mean, he was 4.5 seconds back. He's not going to be able to undercut. So they box Norris right here, and I don't see how he loses. And so Lando will not box. Okay. And maybe I'm starting to see how he loses. Surely he boxes this lap. I mean, our race is just brutally boring at this point. Look at how much time I just lose through the first sector. It's at 17.6. I lose all the way down there. 17.8, 17.9 to Verstappen. 18.9, 18.0, 18.3 out of the spoon. The disaster, and they box Piastri. Oh dear God! And Verstappen is just chunking Lando, chunking him. Look at that. But in the AI have no brains, man. They don't react to each other. They're just like they're stagnant. Lando then boxes and is massively behind Verstappen. 3.5 seconds because they waited 3 laps. For what reason? God knows. Now it's 3.3, 3.2, 3.1, 3.4, 3.0, 3.2, 3.6, 3.8, 3.6, 3.7, 3.6. And then somehow he lost a second there. Oh, traffic. So McLaren have thrown it by not boxing Lando. That will undeniably be all the talk in the paddock now. Leclerc has mugged Piastri. How did that happen? He stops on 39 after Piastri, but comes out ahead of him by 4.5 seconds ahead of him. Piastri's ahead of Leclerc. I mean, he just catches him and passes him. That's all there is to that. Piastri's just slow. Sonoda being good is kind of bizarre. But that is what it is. Let's take a look at the standings updated. We're still 11 ahead of Leclerc, so we protect our lead. 14 ahead of Lando, 14 ahead of Piastri, 19 ahead of Max, 19 ahead of Lewis. And 22 back in constructors. Because Akon didn't do anything today. Alright. I'll see. Let's see if we can upgrade the car, maybe. Just anything to the chassis to make that a little more competitive would be great. What is happening? Okay. We got some upgrades there. Floor something. I mean, we're still 9th. Akon's apparently doing something in the chat. We got cable assembly, which should help the weight. We've been saving our points, so it's time to get something in the works. Because clearly we're not going to be able to win every race like we did the first 2. So I think it's fair to continue the upgrades. A little bit of tire wear would help. Hey, I'm not really worried about tire wear. You can kind of conserve that. I think it's just weight. Our powertrain is fine. No need to worry about power. Even though apparently it says I'm developing a cylinder head, but I don't remember doing that. Oh, it was free, so we did it. Are we fine in our durability? You can't check unless you have something in the works, and we do. Akon is improving our turbo. So he's gonna help our battery out a little bit. Not by much. That could be key, because we have to use the battery to make up for our lack of speed in different parts of the track. Do any of that, and then aero, apparently we're getting stiffening stays. I can't see what this would do. I mean, we need downforce everywhere. I don't really know what to upgrade there. We're 9th in chassis. And we're 9th in aero. So I guess we'll give... We won't have this for... Oh, not having this for Jetta would kind of suck. Jetta's a... We need that front downforce in Jetta. So I think we'll try to do that. Beaming is for rear downforce. We'll do this in normal time. And I should have enough to do both of these. We're gonna rush both of these. If we get one, that's great. Secret meeting? Yeah, why would I go to Aston Martin? Tell him, Ollie, we don't want anything to do with this. We don't want nothing to do with it. Continue talks to unlock future meetings. No, we're good, brother. I don't even know why we showed up, but he's just walking out. He's had enough.
Hey, just a quick one for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I
Free
guess
brownies,
we'll
apparently.
See if
That's
anything else more exciting comes calling, but let's
Thank
focus
you.
on our current seat for now.
Yeah, there's a big Strickland, a big fight tonight. Big fight tonight. I don't really watch it. Like, I don't follow it super closely, but I know there's a big one. I do want to watch this fight though, so we might throw it on in Discord later. We might watch it, mess around on stream, and see what's going on. Big one. Who you got winning tonight? Well, all right, so we'll do Bahrain next time. Next week we'll work on a little Bahrain. Think it might be boring. I don't really know much about how they fight. Either of them. I haven't really watched them. Bahrain next week. Grappling match? I want to see somebody get knocked out, bro. One of the best UFC fights I ever saw was Usman vs. Edwards, and I was in Chicago at a giant sports book. Dude, whenever he knocked him out, KO in the final 40 seconds, I couldn't believe my eyes. The whole place was going nuts. I tried to record it, but it was too late. GG. We're going to go for Bahrain next week. Tough race today, but at least we brought home some points and kept it in 7th. And the YouTube stream right there. I appreciate you guys for watching it.